The Prince, through his lawyers, also says they intend to legally challenge President Cyril Ramaphosa's endorsement of MisuZulu as the heir to the throne. The meeting will take place at the KwaKhethomthandayo Palace and is likely to nominate a candidate to succeed the late King Goodwill Zwelithini. And joining us now is reporter Bongani Gema. Bongani, a very good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us. What can you tell us at this point, exactly where you are?
Pressure that he's feeling because of what?
To you, Simpu. Good morning to the SABC viewers. Simpu, we are outside the KwaKhethomthandayo Palace here in KwaNongoma. As you mentioned in the intro, this is where the meeting by the faction that is opposed to King MisuZulu ascending to the throne is expected today to hold a meeting where we are expecting them to announce their preferred candidates for the throne. As people will remember that on Wednesday, the president released a statement saying that he has now recognized King MisuZulu as the rightful heir to the Zulu throne. He said that he was satisfied that the appointment of the king was in line with the Khoisan and he said he was sure that the appointment of the king was in line with the Khoisan and traditional leadership acts, and that he has now recognized the king. So that means that now the king is ready to be certified and then continue with the duties of the king. But then simply we also saw letters being sent out by Prince Mbonisi and Prince Smaragde. The letters, well, the letter of Prince Smaragde is basically saying that he's going to petition the president to release the reports that was done by the team that was appointed by the president to do mediations in order to solve the disputes in the royal family. He said that they do not believe that the president released his statement. He did take in mind that reports by the mediation team. He says that he's also not happy with the judgment of Judge Madondo. You'll remember that the judge actually said that King MisuZulu was the only contender to the throne. So Princess Smaragde could not contest the throne because he said that he had written a letter to the royal family saying that he doesn't want to be part of the appointment process. In fact, he doesn't want to be a king. So he said that letter actually now removed Princess Smaragde from the contestation to the throne. But Prince Smaragde said that he was not happy by the judgment by Judge Madondo because he had not been part of the application that was brought to the Pietermaritzburg High Court. So saying that the judge actually overstepped in his judgment. So he's saying that they are not satisfied with that. His lawyers were not clear if they are going to go to the High Court or to any other court in order to challenge the judgment by Judge Madondo. Prince Mbonisi is the one who released a statement by the royal household saying that today they are going to be holding this meeting, saying that the royal family could not have appointed a king while they were in mourning. As you remember, that just this month, it was only a year since the passing of the king, saying that the royal family was they were busy with their mourning process. It was after a year that they could only meet and then appoint their king, saying that what the meeting that was being mentioned by Judge Madondo was not a meeting that was scheduled to appoint a king. So also saying that the judge actually erred in his judgment. He's also saying that now they are intending to go to court and challenge the judgment and also, challenge the recognition by the president of King MisuZulu. So today, we don't know what further development we'll see here today, but this meeting is going to start with all that's now behind us.
Bongani, we're out of time, unfortunately, but when I chatted to the King's spokesperson on Friday, Prince Africa, he said that now that President Cyril Ramaphosa has officially endorsed King MisuZulu as the heir to the Zulu throne, it's now all systems go, and it certainly has paved the way for his coronation. So now that the other faction, the opposing faction, that is, will be holding a meeting to nominate a candidate to assume the throne, what will then happen to that particular candidate? What role will he play?
Well, Simpiwe, earlier in the week, we also spoke to a legal expert, Umpumelelo Zigalala, saying that, the recognition by the president actually, as you said, paves the way for the coronation to take place. He's saying that the king is now officially the king of the Zulu nation. But he also did mention that, well, any other group that is aggrieved by the president position does have legal avenues to challenge that, but that does not stop, the coronation. The coronation is expected to take place. So remember, my colleague Vusi Kumalo spoke to the Zulu Prime Minister, Prince Mbonisi, saying that in their books, the coronation is scheduled to take place in the next coming weeks, even before winter. So I guess whatever happens here today does not have any bearing on the coronation. We guess the coronation will take place, but well, they are within their right to challenge this and appoint their only preferred candidate, but it doesn't stop King MisuZulu from ascending to the throne.
All right, Bongani, thank you so much for joining us. We do appreciate your time. Bongani Gema there is outside the KwaKhethomthandayo Royal Palace in KwaNongoma, wherein a meeting of another faction of the AmaZulu Royal